that announcement I talked about. Normally, this would be where we wrap up the show, but we do have an announcement. Some of you might have seen the accounts on Twitter, or you saw that I had the announcement sort of brought up where I was winking, talking about minor league teams. We're launching CSS Futures, which is certainly Seattle Sports Futures, covering, as you can see above me, the minor league teams and affiliates of our pro teams here, of our 8 pro teams here in the city of Seattle. Not all of them have affiliates, but teams like the Mariners and the Kraken have those respective affiliates. The Sounders have the Tacoma Defiance, as you can see on this nice list below, like where are we? Right here, right? As well as the semi-pro teams that play here, like Ballard FC, Everett Silvertips, the Seattle Thunderbirds. I know there's some rivalry there, but still, this is what we're going to be doing. You're going to want to follow us as you see the tagline that's going across. I'll come back here. But the point of CSS Futures was to follow the affiliates and see players make their way up through things like the farm system for the Mariners, right? Watching a guy like Julio Rodriguez go up. I'm really excited to see a guy like Harry Ford make his way through the system. You know, obviously, it's exciting to think about Bryce, I believe it's Bryce Miller with the Mariners, Emerson Hancock. One of those guys could fill out as the 5th starter for the Mariners. You look at the Coachella Valley Firebirds, a guy like Riker Evans. It's really excited to see him maybe join the Kraken next season. We already posted today's Kraken prospects last week in review to see what prospects totaled the most points over the past week. The Silvertips and the Thunderbirds. The Thunderbirds are the #1 team in the WHL Western Conference, and they have 10 NHL prospects on their roster. The Silvertips, they're not having the best year, but they have a ton of talent on that team as well. Ballard FC was a ton of fun to watch last year, you know, to play in Interbay in their inaugural season, make it to, I believe, a semifinal match in USL 2. The Defiance, you know, the 2 Sounders draft picks, for example, just signed on for the Defiance outside of a bunch of other things and stuff like that. So you can see our list here of all the teams that we're going to be covering. You're going to want to follow us on those accounts. All of the on Facebook, this is going to be Circling Seattle Sports. On our YouTube, it will be the same as well. We'll be posting videos on those teams as well for CSS Futures, but excited to announce that division. We have another division coming that we'll have sooner rather than later, but just wanted to announce the launch of CSS Futures. I apologize. You're going to want to follow those accounts on Twitter and Instagram to keep up with those. If you're a person that wants to keep up with the growth of those teams, the growth of the minor league affiliates, whether it's that or the semi-pro teams and like the Thunderbirds and the Silvertips and Ballard, or you just support CSS.